Hello everyone. Today we are going to study 8051 microcontroller development board. This particular board is used for doing practicals or performing practicals in the lab. This 8051 microcontroller board uses SST microcontroller. Okay, 8051. Its number is 89V RD2. 89V51 RD2. This microcontroller is manufactured by SST Corporation. Okay, and we will use this particular microcontroller IC for performing all the practicals of 8051. So today we will discuss this board. Okay, this board is universal board. You can perform any practical on this. Okay, because all the ports of microcontroller 8051, okay, are taken out or made open for making any connection with any interfacing module. So you can perform any application, any practical, okay, on this particular board by using same board for number of applications. So this 8051 microcontroller boards comes with this particular IC. Here you can see green color IC base is given on this PCB. Okay, this base is used for removing the IC. Okay, you can use any IC on this particular board, okay, by just putting and locking the pin of this IC base. Okay, you can open this pin and you can unlock this IC, and easily you can take out or you can remove this IC from the board. Okay, and you can install or you can assemble new one inside this IC base. Okay, and you can lock it. So this SST 89VRD2 IC is used for performing the practicals. Okay, SST 89V51RD2. This microcontroller IC is used for performing the practical, and you can see four ports are there. These four ports are connected with the 10 pin connector. This is female connector. This 10 pin connector is used for making the connection with the port of 8051. Okay, you can see here port 0 is there, port 2 is there, port 3 is there, and port 1 is there. Okay, you can connect this single pin of port of any port by using this connector also. This is also female connector with 8 to 10 pins. Okay, now what this 10 pin connector means, or why this 10 pin connector is used here, because it uses 8 pins of this connector for port pins. Okay, we know that port 0, port 1, port 2, port 3 has 8 pins each. Okay, so to connect this 8 pins, this 10 pin connector is used. Okay, now remaining 2 pins are used for VCC and ground. Okay, every port is connected with this 10 pin connector. Okay, female connector is there, so you have to use 10 pin male connector which is connected with the FRC cable. Okay, we will see this in practical how connections are made. Okay, so okay, so we will see later this FRC cable connector which is a male one. Okay, that we can connect any interfacing module with microcontroller SST 89V 89V51RD2 microcontroller. Okay, so this board is having all the interfacing modules on single board. Okay, which can be interfaced with the microcontroller. Okay, first of all we will see this LCD 16 by 2 LCD is interfaced with the microcontroller, or it is uh, available on this board, on this PCB, to interface with the microcontroller. You can see LCD 16 by 2 is a 20 pin IC. Okay, it has two control ports. One is control port and second one is data port. Okay, so you can see in controlling the LCD or to control the LCD, three pins are used and eight pins are used for data. So both are connected with the 10-bit 10 pin connector, so that we can connect this to any one of the port of microcontroller. So both are 10 pin connectors are there, which are again female connectors. So we can use FRC male connector for making the connection. Okay, so you can see control port and data port. Okay, here potentiometer is there for controlling the backlight, or we can say the intensity of the LCD. Okay, so you can control by changing this potentiometer value to control the backlight, or we can say that intensity of the LCD. Okay, 16 by 2. So what is 16 by 2? 16 by 2 means what? Two lines are there on which we can display 16 numbers, 16 alphabet, 16 characters. On each line 16. So total 32 numbers, 32 alphabets, 32 characters we can display on this LCD. Okay, so this is the first section, LCD section. This is the second section, buzzer and relay. Okay, so this buzzer is connected here. Okay, and relay is connected here. To drive these both, boosting transistors are used or driver transistors are used. Okay, and to make connection with this, DIP switches are used. In red color, this DIP switches are there. So you can connect, you can make connection or you can disconnect this section from the microcontroller. Okay, so third section is keypad section. Here we know that 4 by 4 keypad matrix we are going to interface with microcontroller. So this 4 by 4 keypad matrix is given on the board. So it is again connected with the 10 pin connector. Okay, so with that we can connect any one of the port of the microcontroller to this keypad section. Okay, so you have to use FRC male connector of 10 pin for making connection with the keypad and microcontroller. Okay, or interfacing this keypad section with the microcontroller. Okay, next section is DC motor section. Here we can drive DC motor by interfacing it with microcontroller 8051. Okay, so here you can see one driver IC is given. Okay, and two connectors are taken out for driving the two motors, because two connectors are there, so we can drive two motors by interfacing it with 8051. So again DIP switches are there, so for making connection with the DC motor or disconnecting this DC motor from the board. Okay, so here for this section we have to use DC motor externally. By connecting it with the board, we can run the motor by writing program for it. Okay, so next two sections are belongs to serial communication. I2C protocol and SPI protocols are interfaced with the microcontroller. Okay, so this is I2C and this is SPI section. You can connect it with the microcontroller. Okay, here next switching, push button switches are interfaced with the microcontroller. If we want to make connection with the microcontroller, then you can apply two switches. Okay, so inputs, this particular section will be input for microcontroller. Again you can see here this keypad section is also input for microcontroller. Relay is the output section of microcontroller. That means what, we will apply some output to this relay section. Okay, from the microcontroller section we are going to send signals to this relay and buzzer. Again LCD also is a output module. Okay, we can say that output section is output module is there for microcontroller. This LED section is there. 8 LEDs are interfaced with the microcontroller, can be interfaced with the microcontroller. So 8 LEDs are given. Okay, as per our syllabus, we are going to interface 8 LEDs with the microcontroller to perform various applications. Okay, with the LEDs. So again here you can see analog section is given. Analog inputs we can apply through this board. Okay, one LM35 is interface with the microcontroller. Again, second analog input is given with the potentiometer. So you can change this potentiometer value to change input which is applied to microcontroller. So here you can use 0808 IC externally to connect, to have connection with the microcontroller. Okay, so by changing this potentiometer you can apply 0 to 5 volt signal. Okay, again DIP switches are interface with the microcontroller, so to make connection or to disconnect this section from the microcontroller. You can see here again two switches are there like this. So two switches are interfaced with the microcontroller. Okay, these are the four ports: port 0, port 2, port 3 and port 1. Okay, all are having 8 pins, so total 32 pins are given for microcontroller, are given for data connection. Okay, this LCD 12 megahertz LCD is connected, crystal material is connected here. Okay, and it is stabilized by using two capacitors. Okay, to apply 11.059 megahertz crystal frequency. Okay, to microcontroller. To run this microcontroller, this particular crystal is very important. Okay, so this crystal is of 12 megahertz. You can see again here reset but push button switch is given, so you can reset the microcontroller by using this particular push button switch. Okay, so reset is nothing but microcontroller will start program executing the program from its initial location. So reset button is used. Okay, so remaining things are about power section. So remaining part is the power. Okay, so here you can see these two power inputs are given for microcontroller board. Okay, universal board. So you can apply this power from external adapter. Okay, by connecting it to this particular pin. Okay, as well as you can apply power from your computer by connecting USB cable to this particular port. So USB connector is used here to make connection with the microcontroller. This is your USB to UART connector you have to use to apply power from this particular section. Okay, for that you have to use jumper. Okay, jumper is given on this board to switch the connection of power. Okay, if you want to use USB power, then you have to use this particular USB connector by placing jumper on left hand side. Okay, you can connect it with the board. Okay, if you want to apply power from this adapter, external adapter, then you have to put this jumper on right hand side. Now what jumper has three pins. Okay, left hand side pin is for USB, right hand side pin is for external adapter, and middle pin is for common terminal. Okay, for both. So you can connect it with the microcontroller. Here इथं लॅब इथं क्लासमध्ये हो हे लेक्चर जरा रेकॉर्ड करायला लागलं. जायचं की नाही बायकोला नाही मी आमची बायको नाही येणार. नाही ते नाही नाही म्हणले तुमचं तुम्ही जावा दोघं असं म्हणले. म्हणजे तुम्ही घेणार असलं तर घ्या की वहिनी. काय घ्या की काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे आपण घ्या की काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही. हा 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 ओके. Okay, this power section is completed. Now we will focus on how your program will be burned into IC, how your program is downloaded into this IC. Okay, there are two sections. Okay, two connectors are given, two connections are given for burning your program into this IC. Okay, one is USB. Okay, here USB to UART connector is there through which you can download your program into this IC. And second one is serial communication connector, that is RS232 protocol is used for downloading your program into this IC. Okay, so for RS232 connection, DB9 connector is there, so you can connect it with the RS232 cable to download your program into this IC. Okay, one software is used for downloading this particular your program into this IC. So we will see this software to download your program into this IC. Okay, okay, we will discuss it later. So here this is all about this board, all about this board, and you can make connection with this board by using FRC cable connectors of 10 pin. Okay, so next part will be connecting this various modules with the microcontroller, or interfacing these various modules with the microcontroller by using FRC 10 pin connectors. Okay, thank you very much.